we will be looking at the atomic theory proposed by John Dalton in 1807. Before we do so, we'll acknowledge that it is understood that matter consists of atoms. Now, at the time John Dalton proposed his atomic theory, which consists of ideas and postulates, there were other scientists that proposed laws concerning elements and compounds. These laws were about the ratios by mass by which these elements combine to form compounds. With John Dalton's atomic theory, they were able to use it to explain the laws as well as to explain the experiments by John Dalton. We will look at the ideas proposed by John Dalton, which were then and even now considered a landmark in terms of chemical theory. There were inaccuracies in John Dalton's atomic theory, which were later proven by other scientists and their experiments. So what we will do is look at his ideas and the modification or modifications to the postulates or ideas proposed by Dalton. John Dalton proposed that matter consisted of tiny particles called atoms, that atoms can neither be created nor divided nor destroyed, as well as in an element all of the atoms would have the same mass as well as the same chemical properties. This would mean as well that different elements or atoms of different elements would have different masses and as such different chemical properties. Lastly, he proposed that atoms chemically combine in simple whole number ratios to form compounds. Now, these postulates proposed by Dalton, you need to know all four, as well as you should be able to state which postulates were later modified. That is, identify the postulate and state the modification made. So let's look at some of these modifications. Now, Dalton said that matter consists of a particle called an atom, and he considered that the smallest particle into which an element can be broken down into would be that atom. Now, it has of course been proven later on that atoms or inside of atoms, you're going to find subatomic particles called protons, neutrons, and electrons. Where Dalton said that atoms can neither be created, nor divided, nor destroyed, it was later proven that atoms can in fact be destroyed through nuclear reactions. Right? Example, nuclear fission, where Dalton said all atoms of a particular element must have the same mass and the same chemical properties. You know about isotopes, where it has been established that isotopes of the same element have different masses, and this is due to a different number of neutrons. where Dalton said atoms chemically combine in simple whole number ratios to form compounds, it has also been seen in some compounds that they can combine in more than one simple whole number ratio. Sorry, make that more than one simple whole number. That is, in different compounds, you're going to find atoms combined in more than one whole number. For example, you can find one of an atom, two or three, depending on the compound. After John Dalton, there have been many other scientists that have contributed to atomic theory, some of which include Thomson, Rutherford, Chadwick, Bohr, and Schrödinger.